stuff that comes up with playing an old team, place that you were for a couple years, like emotions or in the week leading up or anything? Or
I don't think it's called emotions. I think it's more so, you know what I'm saying, you're familiar with certain guys on the other team. But, and you know what I'm saying, of course I have a relationship with my brothers over there, a few of them. Anyway, my dog Eddie Jackson, I don't know if he playing or not. But yeah, Jalen Johnson, all those guys, Darnell Mooney. I doubt Justin playing, right? Justin Fields, is he playing or not?
No, he's not.
So those my little brothers, man. So it is always good to see them, but we got a job to do on Sunday, and that's to win the ball game. So emotions or not, we got a job to do.
Do you get up to play your old team? I mean, last time you played your old team this year,
man, I mean,
a certain way.
It's always fun. Football is fun. Can't wait to get out there and play.
Khalil, what are the conversations like between guys in the locker room and meeting rooms? Just obviously not the way you guys wanted the season to start at 2-4, but how are you guys sort of approaching it when you do talk to each other about what's left ahead of you?
That's the point. It's a lot left ahead of us. It's a lot we have to assess right now. A lot we got to get better at. But talking wise, I'm not a fan of talking. It starts out on the field. It starts out putting the effort in and practice and putting the pieces together in practice that we need to build on the rest of the year. I'm not thinking about the rest of the year, but thinking about winning the day. So if you have enough winning days, then you can have enough winning performances on Sunday.
Yesterday, Trudy was telling me he's not the strongest guy in the weight room, but we see what he does on the field. Where does his strength come from that he can move some of these tackles like we've seen?
I feel like he's just one of those guys, man. He just has natural playing strength. Yeah, like you said, what he's able to do out on the field, it's remarkable, especially him being so young. But you can tell that whoever he's been working with, whether it's his brothers and his cousins or whoever, they had him ready for this moment for sure.
How's the toe feeling? Did it hold
Toe's
up
good.
okay?
Yeah, had probably the best week I've had since before the season. Felt great. Had stacked a couple of days. First time in a while I've been able to practice Wednesday, Thursday full speed. Feeling really good. Friday's definitely my slower day where I recover, take it a little easier. But toe's feeling good. Everything's feeling really good.
Do you foresee maybe an increase in workload this weekend?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then just you guys have been rushing the passer at a pretty high level. Watching the tape back from the Chiefs game, anything you can point to as far as maybe what wasn't clicking for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, if you look individually, there were a lot of really good rushes out there. I think just rushing as a group a little bit better, being on the same page, keeping them inside the pocket, especially if you're going to take an inside move or something like that. I just think we need to continue to hold each other on the line to a high standard of being able to rush fours one. I need to do better. Especially I feel like on play action plays, he had a lot of time back there. I need to get off those blocks and affect the quarterback. But I think if you watch back the game, there's definitely some really good examples of some solid rushes. Individually, I think just putting it together a little better, being more consistent with our rush plan is the key.
What about this young quarterback?
Yeah.
What have you seen from him?
Yeah, no, he's playing with a lot of energy, playing confident out there. We're going to treat it the same no matter who's playing back there. We'll try to keep him in the pocket, obviously stop the run game first. I can't remember how much they went for last week, but it was a lot. Yeah, so I think we've been doing a pretty good job stopping the run, but I don't know. I want to see some complimentary football this weekend. That's, I can't really control that myself, but I'd like to see defense go out there, make a stop, and then offense go and put it in. I think that's what we're missing a little bit, is to be able to feed off of each other. There's great individual performances here and there, but I think every one of us needs to complement each other out there, and that's when we'll really start racking up points.
When you look at that sort of it feels like when the defense is playing well, the offense is sputtering. When the offense is playing well, the defense is sputtering. When you look at that, are you frustrated by that, or do you look at that and say, well, we have it in us? It's just about putting it together?
I mean, maybe a little bit frustrated, but you have to look at it. You have to look at it and take what you can from it, learn what you can, and try to figure out if there's a reason, why that may be happening. But really, I think Coach Staley's message this week was focusing on obviously not pointing fingers, looking at what's the problem. It's looking at yourself and figuring out what you can do better. And I said this earlier in the week to another reporter. But I think if you have 22 guys out there pointing at themselves and thinking, what can I do to get better, that's going to just make the team a lot better. You don't need to be worrying about, hey, what's the receivers, what do they need to do better? Like, no, you need to figure out how you can rush the passer better, how you can play the run better. And I think if everybody does that individually, it'll have great results.
And Joey, you guys are still confident in what the coaches are preaching and the philosophy here? Do you get the sense that guys are so confident?
No, I thought this week was really exciting. Just the energy. After 2 losses like that, sometimes you could think you'll come in on Monday or Wednesday and it'll just be doom and gloom and nobody wants to be at work or whatever. But I felt like the energy was really good. I think everybody really wants to turn this around. I think everybody knows that we have an opportunity and that we have a great team, great players here. But yeah, we just have a bunch of competitors here. I don't think that it matters what the record is. They're going to come in and work every day, and try to make the best of it. So I was happy with the morale this week for sure.
In terms of how you've been playing, are you happy with? I know you mentioned a little bit earlier, but are you happy with how you've played so far this year? And have those injuries hindered you at all?
Yeah, I mean the injuries have definitely hindered me, and I obviously wish I could be making more plays out there. But I think there's definitely some good moments out there. Now that I'm kind of getting healthy again and getting rolling, I'm really going to try to, improve my practice, with my technique, and really actually try to get faster and stronger with my training now that I could get back to the things that I normally do. But yeah, I mean, you could have, I feel like, 15 sacks right now and you'll still be like, I could be doing better or whatever. So I'm just trying to take it one day at a time and not worrying about what happened last week and just try to do my best every day. And then when that's over, I'm happy with how it played out either way.